Last episode, we first met 19-year-old Manuel, a Salvadoran teen doing his best to survive in one of El Salvador's most dangerous neighborhoods. Now we return to the gang-infested streets of Zacamil, where Manuel's preparing to leave all he's ever known for a place thousands of miles away, a place you and I call home. In order to make it to California's Central Valley, Manuel knows it will take endurance, luck, and above all, strength. Three things he's learned on the not-so-soft mats of Mr. Marquez.
It helps me carry on, to stay away from vices. It helps me to become stronger, physically and mentally.
For some of Manuel's counterparts, their strength is clear to see. This karate gym has become the home of more than a few Olympic hopefuls. But for Manuel, his goal is neither the Olympics nor is his strength obvious. To get the true measure of his character, he must rise with the roosters. His day starts before the sun is even up.
I fight day to day to become better the next day. Yes, it's very difficult. If you don't have money, you can't carry on. You can't pay for your education, and you can't pay for your university.
Manuel hopes a life in the United States will provide opportunity off limits in San Salvador. But to get there, he'll need the man that walked out of his life when he was just 11. When you departed San Salvador 8 years ago, you left behind your kids, you left your family. Do you feel guilty?
Pues me sentí un poco mal, pero...
Well, I felt a little bit bad, but at the same time I felt, well, with satisfaction that I was going to be able to give them a better life.
Satisfacción que les iba a dar.
So they have a better future, so they don't suffer how I have.
No sufran lo que yo he sufrido.
Manuel's father, Santos, who asked we not use his family's last name, is no stranger to a hard day's work. Since coming to Fresno, he's held 3 jobs, including one fixing cars. All along, his dream was to bring over Manuel. At a price tag of around $10,000, it took him a while to save. But with every turn of his wrench, every back-breaking maneuver, thoughts of his son were never far away.
Lo que yo quiero es que él venga a estudiar.
What I want is that he comes here to study, that he gets better prepared. And I think things will go well for him because he's intelligent, he's polite. Well, what more can I say? He's my son.
Es mi hijo, ¿verdad?
Back in San Salvador, Manuel's preparing for all he'll leave behind. These karate medals are his most prized possession, but like most things, they can't make the trip. In just a few days, he'll set off with little more than the shirt on his back. His father's $10,000 has bought him a ticket on one of the wildest and most dangerous rides in the world. A human trafficker will take Manuel more than 1,500 miles through the jungles of El Salvador to the deserts of northern Mexico. Assuming they survive, he'll try to cross the U.S. border, where hundreds of migrants die every year.